What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Turn focusing on Ryan Rehill of the Kamploops Blazers and the 76th ranked North American skater according to Central Scouting. Big kid. He's 6'3", 215 pounds, and brings a high level of tenacity. We'll talk about that in a second. But this year he had 19 points in 72 games to go along with 182 penalty minutes. Yeah, you heard that right. And then last year had 3 points in 46 games and 104 PIMs. So I mean, you can say, well, his offensive output is paltry at best, which is true. But you look at the improvement he made from one season to another, going from his first year in the dub to his second year, and I think that's a significant improvement. That's something that's a positive for his development. I don't think you're going to take this kid as. First of all, you're not drafting Paul Coffey right here. You're drafting a kid that's going to give you physicality and tenacity on a night-in, night-out basis, and we've seen with teams all over the league, you need that in the back end if you want to compete consistently. I mean, look at how important, guys like Adam McQuaid, Brooks Orpik, I'm not comparing them, I'm just saying the guys that have that role on legitimate Stanley Cup championship teams, I think Rehill can do that. I mean, he's a late 95, so, people are going to be cautious with that. But he is righty shot. Two things, and here's just two random things, but if they're a late birthday from the previous year, late 95 in this case, last year was late 94s, the scouts are scared away for whatever reason, because apparently, 3 months makes a world of difference. And number two, righty defenseman. Teams salivate over. And I mean, depending upon different circumstances on different teams, but if you have one, that's great. But I mean, it's about 50-50 split, and, teams rather have an okay righty defenseman than, a lefty defenseman at the same skill level, which is, I had never been able to figure out. But, I mean, that's the NHL in a nutshell. But again, I really like where this kid's going in terms of his development. I think, playing in Kamloops, playing up, in the dub, being able to showcase his physicality and how well he can fight and bring lower the boom on a night in, night out basis against some of the tougher players in junior hockey is a definite positive. He's an Edmonton native. I think he'd be a good fit with the Oilers. I mean, take him in the fourth or fifth round, and you got, I mean, even as high as the third round. I mean, if you want that in your organization, if you want, a thumper back there in your back end, that's what this kid does, and that's what he's going to continue to do. I mean, I think he's also going to need one more year of juniors and some AHL season after that. And but I think he's an unfinished product. You got to as I started like an idiot. Polish him up. I mean, there's definitely some parts of his game that need to be refined. Picking his spot, stuff like that. But I think next year in the dub, there's a possibility he has 40 points and 200 penalty minutes, and is a plus player. So we'll see what happens. With his development going forward. Anyway, that's all this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Ryan Rehill of the Kamloops Blazers. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.